again. So today I am going to show you my Walmart grocery haul. We are still in the midst of finishing our kitchen, but we have a working stove and our fridge is in and the cabinets are all in. The bottom base cabinets, we still have to put all the upper cabinets in, one going there, and then the rest are on the other wall, so you can't see currently. But I'm just really excited that I can cook in my kitchen now. I have made exactly one home cooked meal, if you don't count like eggs and bacon for breakfast and stuff. But so I went to Walmart. Well, I put in a Walmart grocery pickup and I went and I picked up all the things that I ordered, and I wasn't able to get everything I want, but I'm gonna be doing a what's for dinner for the next week video. Starting probably tonight, I'll cook my first meal and then I will be sharing that with you. And I have some desserts I'm gonna make too, but I wanted to try and be a little healthier, hence this portion. But I have a lot of groceries I'm gonna share with you, so let's get into them. All right, so I'm gonna talk to you about this section first because it's like the meats and the cheeses and the things that I need to be putting into the fridge right away. So when I'm done talking about this stuff, I'm gonna stick it in the fridge and then we'll go on to the next stuff. Okay, so this first thing is a gallon of whole milk. We use this for cooking. I buy whole milk. I used to buy like 1% or 2%, but Dan, our 1.5-year-old, needs whole milk, so I just buy that and cook with it. And anyway, it's not that exciting, but that's what I use. And then we got this honey ham, thin sliced. It's a pound. And I like that it comes in 2 8-ounce packages. So it has like 2 separate packages so that it's more fresh. So you open one pack and it lasts longer for the next pack if you don't eat it all in a whole week. And I don't tend to eat that in 1 week. We get these probably every other week or every 3 weeks. Something like that. Now I can actually make sandwiches in my kitchen, which is awesome because I have counter space and lots of it. Need to do some dishes. So, okay, and then I got some Greek yogurt, and this is for baking for the most part. I'll probably give some to Dan, except in our fridge we do have a bunch of like Activia yogurts, so I don't know. I got this mostly for cooking and baking, so yeah. And then same with the sour cream, it's for baking and cooking. I like this in a lot of desserts, but I also really like it in like my enchiladas and things. I have an enchilada recipe that I'm excited to try, and in my kitchen I don't follow directions, so I don't think I got everything for that recipe, but I got the things I wanted. And then I got this Colby Jack 1 pound thing. The cheese is delicious and I probably won't ever stop buying it, but I did the loaf because it's just a little cheaper to buy a loaf and shred it or cut it yourself instead of buying the sliced or the shredded. And that didn't used to be the case, at least not at Walmart, but it is now, so there's that. And then this is my favorite kind of string cheese. I think the Walmart brand actually is okay too, but I do not like the Cheesehead brand. This stuff is delicious. Get this kind if you have it. I don't know if it's where you are, but this stuff is amazing. Anyway, so then I got some Parmesan, which is for some recipes, and I don't know if it'll be enough for 2. I think I got it for 2 recipes, but who knows if I'll have enough. I'm gonna have to run to my local grocery store that's just up the street at some point this weekend, I think, to get a couple things because I didn't have quinoa, which is kind of a funny thing not to have. And there was one other thing that they didn't have. I can't remember. I forgot to get onions. I forgot to get onions, and onions are delicious. You have to have onions in your recipe. I mean, you don't have to. I have stuff I could use instead of onions, but onions make things better. And then I have half and half for, I'm trying to remember, I think this is for like for the chicken and gnocchi that I'm making. Gnocchi? Chicken and gnocchi. How do you say that? And then I got some heavy whipping cream for, I'm gonna make a no-bake pumpkin pie, which sounds amazing, and I hope it's delicious. I don't know, we'll find out. I really hope it's really, really good. But that's what I got that for. Okay, on to the delicious meat section. That kind of makes me want to throw up looking at it, but I hate handling raw meat. Okay, so I got some pork, and this is just stew meat. I wanted it cut up and like easy. I didn't want to have to cut it all up. I would have, but this was a cheaper option anyway. So I just got this, and I got this for a pork bulgogi. My sister gave me a recipe that's really, really yummy, and I make it like almost every week when I have a kitchen. So it's delicious. I will be sharing that recipe in my what's for dinner video. So check that out when it comes out in about a week. But this, yeah, so I just got pork and it's delicious. You can use like pork chops. I've used a lot of different things. My sister actually uses beef, but I had pork one day and I was just like, oh, this sounds good. I'll just make this recipe but with pork, and so it was so delicious. Would recommend. Okay. And then I got this, I wanted to try the 90-10. I usually get like the 80-20 because it is slightly cheaper, but this stuff looked really good. I don't know, it just seemed like a better meat, and so I'm gonna try it and see if it's good. So we're gonna see. It's just a pound of ground beef, so it's not that exciting. And then these are just ground beef patties. We're actually having a barbecue this Saturday, so I picked these up, and that's about it. What can you say about 2 pounds of ground beef? 2.25 pounds of ground beef. Not much. Okay. And then I know everyone's gonna think I'm crazy. I have never cooked with fish. Okay, once I did, and I had bought it fresh from like the fish spot at our Kroger, and and then I waited too long to cook it, and so it was like bad by the time I cooked. It was nasty. Anyway, it made me sick. I haven't cooked with fish, but I think that was like halibut or something. I don't remember. But my sister makes tilapia all the time, and I was like, well, I've never cooked with fish, and then I found a recipe that I kind of wanted to try. So we're gonna try tilapia. I'm gonna see if I can cook fish. We're gonna see. I don't know. It kind of terrifies me, but you know, ready to go. It's fine. Okay, and then because this was cheaper, I actually got boneless chicken thighs instead of chicken breast, which I usually cook with chicken breast, but I've noticed that when I cook with chicken thighs, I enjoy it a little bit more, and it's a lot harder to overcook. So I'm doing a couple recipes with this 3-pound bag of chicken thighs. Hopefully it'll last me 2 or 3 recipes. I don't know. I think I have 2 on my list, but we'll see, because Devin and I don't, we like food. So I like to have leftovers, and if you don't cook enough, then you don't have leftovers, and that's depressing. Okay, so now that I've gone through all of the stuff that needs to go in the fridge and freezer, I'm gonna put that away real quick, just because I don't want it sitting out on my counter. Kind of grosses me out. Yeah. Right, I accidentally forgot to tell you about my eggs that need to go in the fridge as well. So these are just 36 eggs. I don't know. It's really exciting, I'm sure. So let's put those in the fridge. All right, okay, so now I'm gonna go into this section. So this is just some hamburger buns. What else do you need to know about those? We're having hamburgers. I told you. I don't know if you remember, but I told you we're having hamburgers. Anyway, and then I like these Soft Taco, the La Banderita brand, because I think it's the best already cooked flour tortillas. Like, these ones are just the best already cooked ones. The best in general are the ones that are like, I think they're the Tortilla Land brand, and they're They're uncooked, and you cook them on the skillet and in your oven. But these are just so much easier, and I like them almost as much. Not quite, but almost as much. But they are very good. Just a loaf of white bread because I have my Sara Lee bread that I sometimes get in here. I get this Sara Lee bread, and I like it because it's only 45 calories a slice, which isn't too much, but it also just like, it fills me out too. I don't know, it feels good because it's multi-grain. It's good. So I got some white bread. This is the old-fashioned white bread. It's pretty good. Devin likes it. It's good. Some toilet paper. We're gonna see if this works as good as the stuff we normally get. It was a substitution. Normally I get the ultra soft and strong, so I'm gonna see if this one holds up even better. But you know, you use toilet paper for things, so we're gonna stop talking about that now. All right, I get these for Dan, but honestly I get them for me because they're delicious. If you saw my Costco haul, I got a huge bag at Costco for like $5, and I wish I had gone to Costco to get these, but these are delicious. I will eat them. Devin will eat them. Dan will eat them. I probably should have gotten more. Why didn't I? Anyway, and then I got some black beans. I'm gonna use these in my enchiladas. I've never actually made enchiladas with beans, so we're gonna see how that goes. Usually I just use like meat and cheese and enchilada sauce, and that's about it, but we're gonna see how that goes with those. And then I got some baked beans, and I just got 2 cans of these. Since we're having a barbecue, I wanted to get these just in case. We're doing it potluck, but I was like, well, I should probably make sure that there's enough food, so I got a couple of these just in case. I'm also making cookies, and they're bringing some sides and things, but you know, in case we need them. I got some milk chocolate Toll House chocolate chips. I like these. There's not much to say about them. They taste good. I might make chocolate chip cookies. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And then I found a recipe that calls for French vanilla. I think this is in the no-bake pumpkin pie recipe. So I'm hoping that it's a good recipe. I think I'm gonna make that for the barbecue. I think I'm gonna make like little individual ones that are in like a cupcake tin probably. So I'm gonna try that, see if it's good. And then some self-rising flour. I've never ever used self-rising flour, but you know, first time for everything. I found a recipe that is literally you heard me right, 2 ingredients for a dough, 2 ingredient cinnamon roll bread. I'm excited. I think it'll be good. And then I got some gnocchi, some potato gnocchi. All right, a couple more things. I just got some more olive oil. I needed some olive oil. I got extra virgin. I don't really honestly know what the difference is. You can tell me down below if you know the difference between extra virgin, and olive oil. Just, you know, there's different kinds. This was nice because this was a substitution. I ordered like a 2 ounce, I think. It might have been 4 ounce, but they gave me this one for the same price. So that's exciting. I was gonna order this one, but I'm like, I don't even know if I like it. So I was gonna get the little one, and then this is for the salmon recipe, I think. And then this is for the bulgogi. It's a teriyaki marinade. The bulgogi that my sister sent me, technically it has like all these ingredients that you put in it to make your own like marinade, but she recommends this one just because it's so easy, guys. It's so easy and delicious, and I love it, and I'm gonna just keep making it forever. All right, light brown sugar for some recipes, powdered sugar. I wasn't sure if I had either of these, and I didn't want to go check, so I'm like, well, I'll use it eventually, you know. And then some bananas, and then some honey graham crackers, mostly for the graham cracker crust for the no-bake pumpkin pie. Some strawberries, hoping these are good. Let's do the old smell test. They're all right. They smell pretty good. They don't smell bad. That is one thing that I've learned, is that you smell them to see how ripe they are. If they smell very strong like strawberries, or if they smell like mildew, you know which one to go towards. And then I got some green grapes. I usually get red grapes, so I was like, well, I'm gonna try and get green grapes. Green grapes are usually just more firm. And so, and the red grapes I've had recently were terrible. So I got green grapes. And I'm gonna be food prepping a lot of this stuff. So then I've got some blueberries. I like blueberries. Dan likes blueberries. Devin, not so much. But I might actually make these into some blueberry muffins or blueberry pancakes or something, because that sounds delicious. I got some pears. So one of the recipes I am doing calls for pears. It is a very fall feeling recipe. Calls for pears, acorn squash, and then ground beef and other things. And then I have all of this produce, which I am really excited about. So obviously I got tomatoes for the barbecue and deliciousness. I like tomatoes, they taste good. Devin, on the other hand, does not like tomatoes, but you know, can't please everybody. I try, but you can't. I got a thing of green onions for a couple recipes. Delicious, can be used in breakfast, everything you want. All right, and then I got a huge thing of kale, which, I mean, it's not that big, but like part of it fell off. So I guess it is pretty big. Like, that's pretty big. I don't know. It's good. I like kale. It goes in the recipes and things. And then I got some, whatever this is called, broccoli. Some broccoli. I like broccoli. I think it tastes good. Some cauliflower. Brussels sprouts. These, I'm excited to cook with vegetables again. I haven't cooked with vegetables, and I think that's kind of why I went all out and got all these different vegetables, is because I wanted to cook with vegetables. They just sounded so good, and I like them. And then I ordered an organic pack of 2 pounds of carrots. But this is what I got instead. It's just a regular carrots, 1 pound. Hopefully it'll last me for what I need. And then I got some spinach. This is just 10 ounces of spinach. Not too exciting, but still tasty, as long as you use it right. I'm not the biggest fan of spinach, but it's okay. Some romaine lettuce, which will go for the hamburgers, and a few other things. I like romaine. Hopefully it'll be good on hamburgers. I don't see why not. Just cut it up and use it. And then I got some shallots. This is the reason why I forgot to get onions. It's because I was like, oh, well, I could probably use shallots in most recipes. I've never used shallots, but they're the same family, right? And then I was like, maybe not so much. But they are a delicate onion flavor with garlic notes, so I probably would be okay without getting more onion, but I might still run to the store and get some onions, since I have to get quinoa anyway. And then these are the 2 acorn squashes that I got. I probably, given how big they are, probably could have gotten away with just getting one, but especially if they had given me this one. It's heavy. Oh my gosh. Well, it's very heavy. Okay, so I'm gonna cut those in half, bake them, fill them. Primo deliciousness. And then I have my candle going back here, but as you can tell, it is almost gone. My pumpkin pie candle, if you can see. But then I saw this one, spun pumpkin sugar, and that sounded amazing. So I'm gonna see if this one also makes my house smell as good as that one does. I don't buy candles often, but when I do, I'm not sad about it. I had to keep the pumpkin theme going because I like pumpkin, and it's almost Thanksgiving. So there's my groceries. Well, almost all of them. The ones that are in the fridge are in the fridge. But there's my groceries. Let's get some prep going, because I need to prep those what are they called? The fruits. I need to prep the fruits so that we have them in the fridge ready to go. And then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna make tonight for dinner real quick, because I've got a few recipes that I'm gonna make. So let's go. Told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now
Somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind.
Can you guess what I'm gonna be making tonight? I'm gonna be using the shallots in this recipe, even though it doesn't ask for that, but I'm gonna try it and we're gonna see if it's good. And then I wanna prep all of these so that they're super easy to eat. I'm probably gonna make like a little container for Dan and then a little container for us. I might put the grapes in their own separate one. The last time I did it, I put grapes and strawberries in and it worked out okay. But I wanna get those like really nice ones that have like the humidity control and stuff, but I don't have the money for that right now. So this is what we have now. I have my fruit bowl sort of out. It's not really a bowl, but you know, it works. So yeah, let's get these washed. But first I need to do some dishes. So let's do that real quick.
I ain't a person who understands the commitment of a romance, but somehow I need you close. I'll go wherever you go. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm done with searching for the truth somewhere else when I just want you. There was a void in my soul. Now I found my true home. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. 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 I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
Anyway, so that's it, I guess. I just got everything ready to start making the acorn squash, so I'm gonna be making that video now. But it was really good talking to you guys, and I love hanging out with you. Join the party if you haven't already. It's a party on this channel. And yeah, so love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.